It's a big game in our Champions League ambitions as we travel to Leicester. Yes guys, welcome back to another video on my channel, and today this is the matchday preview for tomorrow's game away at Leicester. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and let's get into the matchday preview. Okay, then let's take a look at the form coming into tomorrow's game at the King Power. So looking at us, our form in our last six, we have a win, loss, and a win. Our last game was that amazing 1-0 win against Manchester City on Sunday. First half performance wasn't great, pardon me, but second half was very good from us. Leicester, they have a win, draw, loss, and a win. Leicester, their last game was last Saturday where they went to Villa Park and won 4-2. Ollie Watkins and an own goal from Harry Souttar with the goals for Aston Villa, whilst James Maddison, Kelechi Iheanacho, Tete and Dennis Pratt on the score sheet for the Foxes. Okay, then so what's my score prediction for tomorrow's game at the King Power Stadium? Now, obviously, we are currently sat 5th in the league. We're 1 point behind Newcastle. Of course, if we do win tomorrow, we go above Newcastle before they play Bournemouth. But, Brighton and Brentford are quite close to us, so we kind of need Crystal Palace and Arsenal to help us out. But, obviously, we've got no Yves Bissouma and Hugo Lloris for tomorrow's game, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. Oh yeah, we've got no Romero as well because he got sent off. So yeah, that's just great. Leicester, they've got no Samara, James Justin, Johnny Evans, Pereira, and Ryan Bertrand. And no Ryan Bertrand, but mainly the players they don't have is Samara pretty much and James Justin. But yeah, it is annoying that Lloris and Bissouma are out. Obviously, especially Lloris, as he's our number one. And unfortunately, the last game he played, Brentford away, it wasn't not a good day for him. And Bissouma normally comes on off the bench, does all right, but he won't be there tomorrow, which is disappointing and a bit annoying at the same time. Obviously Leicester, they've got decent attack. Maddison, Dewsbury Hall, Barnes, Iheanacho, Daka, Vardy. It's a good attack. So we've got to be careful tomorrow as Leicester. Last week against Villa on the attack they were good. I think that new guy Leicester signed, Tete, very good player. My mate Callum went to the Villa. My mate Callum is a big Villa fan. He went to the game last week and he said that Tete guy was class. But the guy that Leicester signed from Stoke, Harry Souttar, not very good. But defensively, Leicester aren't that great. And I think we have seen that last season and so far this season. But obviously looking at our away record, we have the second best away record in the league actually, so that's quite good. Whilst Leicester have the 19th best home record in the Premier League, so that is not good. So just looking at stats, it's a bit obvious who is going to win, but you never know. Football, it's football at the end of the day. Leicester could win. Leicester could batter us, we could batter them. It could be a draw, it could be boring, could be high scoring, could be entertaining. Nobody knows. But prediction, I am going to go 2-0 Tottenham. We normally do concede a lot, but we didn't concede against Man City, and defensively against City, I think we played all right. But I don't think we'll concede. I don't think we'll concede. I think defensively, just play how we did against City, and then we'll be fine. So yeah, my prediction is 2-0 to Tottenham. Okay, then let's take a look at the players to look out for. So we'll start with Tottenham as we are the visitors. So for any Leicester fans, I think these are the players you need to keep an eye on going into tomorrow's game at the King Power. First of all, Emerson Royal. Now I know you're probably going to laugh at me, but if any Leicester fans watched the Man City game, for me, Emerson Royal was absolutely world class. He was against Jack Grealish and he did brilliant. Emerson Royal, for me, I think that's his best performance in a Tottenham shirt this season. Fantastic. Same again, please. Another player who did very well, I know he didn't score. He came off in the 84th minute. Heung-min Son. I think he had a very good performance against Man City. And that's what I like about Son. He gets the ball and he's off. against teams like Fulham, Palace, Brentford, Villa, Leicester at home. He couldn't do that. Well, I know against Leicester at home he scored 3 goals, but against Palace and that, he couldn't do that. But now he's doing it, which is great to see. And I know we can't play tomorrow, but Hugo Lloris, I think, had a very good performance against Manchester City. Looking at Leicester, now I didn't watch the game, so I'm just going to base this off stats. Now for me, I'm going to start off with Kelechi Iheanacho. He got a rating of 8.7. He got man of the match from FOTMob. He got 75% of accurate passes, which is 9 out of 12, so decent there. 50% shot accuracy, which is good. 100% accurate long balls and 100% accurate long balls. 2 passes into the final third, 23 touches. He won 11% ground duels and 0% aerial duels. So yeah, another player who looks like he did alright is the wingers Harvey Barnes and Tete. Harvey Barnes got an assist, of course. Tete scored on his debut. Defensively, I'm going to say Wout Faz had a decent game there, 7.2 rated. Performance, obviously 79% accurate passes, 50% long balls. Defensively, did well there, 100% ground and aerial duels won. So yeah. Okay, then, so what's my predictive lineup to face Leicester City tomorrow at the King Power Stadium? So in goal, I am going to go with Fraser Forster, of course, with Lloris being injured. Of course, Forster is our backup, so we're going to go with Forster in goal. Back 3 of Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer and Ben Davies. Of course, Christian Romero got that red card against Manchester City, so he can't play. So I think Davinson Sanchez will come in in Romero's role at right centre-back. Dyer centre-back, of course. Ben Davies to start at left centre-back. In midfield, again, it's quite close to pick between Emerson and Porro. I'm going to go with Emerson again after his performance against Manchester City, with Bentancur, Højbjerg and Perisic in the midfield. So the same midfield that started against Man City. From the front 3, it's the same front 3 that started against Man City. Kulusevski, Kane and Son. So only 2 changes for me after the win against Man City, and they are Fraser Forster and Davinson Sanchez. Anyway guys, so just to repeat, so Forster in goal, Sanchez, Dyer, Davis back 3, Emerson, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Perisic in the midfield, 4 in midfield, of course the front 3 of Dejan Kulusevski, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you for tomorrow's matchday vlog. Come on you Spurs.